Hello, my Rosalinds and Rosikins. Mother is back, and I am making this video for my Roslins, my brown slash darkskin exoticals, who want to take their exoticism to the next level. So let's get into it, okay? Okay. So, as you know, this video is titled The More Weight You Lose, right? The more exotical you're going to look. What I mean by that, my Roslins and Rosikins, is that there is a universal privilege, right, that stretches across cultures. And that universal privilege that anyone can obtain with discipline, a good diet, and exercise is thinness. And since thinness is a universal beauty standard around the world, right? And a healthy body standard around the world as well. It would behoove us as brown slash dark skin exoticals to make sure that we take care of our temple, that we do not jiggle, that we do not have to gasp for air like we are fishes out of water because we're walking up a flight of stairs, right? It would behoove us as brown slash dark skin exoticals to make sure that we put our health on our beauty pedestal. Yes, we like our nails done, our toes done. Yes, we love waxes. Yes, we love skincare and estheticians. We love massages. Um, right? We love getting our hair done. God knows we love getting our hair done, right? And doing our hair and wearing our beautiful natural curls, right? However, you can have the face card, but you also want to have the body card, right? And so when I say that you look more exotic, I mean in the sense where even me right now, right? As y'all know, Mother's on her weight loss journey. And for me, losing this weight, I'm starting to see my features stand out more, right? My face is getting slimmer. My body is getting even more snatched, right? And so since these things are happening, I'm realizing that when I wear my hair down, it's making me look very different, right? I don't just look like, you know, an unambiguous black woman with some curly hair, as one would say, or an unambiguous black woman with broader features, or excess weight, because that is a stereotype, unfortunately, within the black community or black women universally, at least here in America that I'm aware of, have the notion of being obese, right? And so you as a brown cis dark skin exotical, they already approximate themselves to you just by the fact that you share the same skin tone. You don't want to be able to be um, to have that access to you as well, because you also have the same weight problem, if you get my drift, right? So, what I'm trying to say basically is this: I notice that the smaller I get, the more happier I am, the more fulfilled I feel. And it's no shade to any of my Roslins that don't want to lose the weight, that would rather, walk around with a lot of meat on your bones, and that have decided that maybe they don't want to put forth the effort. But here on this channel, I'm going to always tell you to look smacks, as one would say. So, putting in the effort to be the best version of yourself is important, especially as a brown cis dark skin exotical. Why be mediocre when you can take your looks to the next level? I will never understand. The only time, and I've gone through this too, so it's no shade, but the only time I ever felt like giving up was when I was very depressed, right? When I struggled with my own beauty internally, right? So, my thing, Rosalind, is if you feel stuck on your weight loss journey, on your health journey, if you feel unmotivated, you got to start thinking about why, right? Why? Why do you feel these things? Why do you want to be a bigger woman, right? Can you let yourself be skinny? So, I remember I was watching this video and it was titled, I forgot what the title was, but the question that the creator had asked was for the viewers to listen to her as she asked the questions. Can I let myself be skinny? and she said to write it down in a journal and answer it honestly. And I did. I wrote down how I felt, why I felt like I went to food for comfort at certain points in my life, why I felt like I gained the weight, why I felt like, it was becoming a crutch. There you go, a crutch, not clutch, a crutch for me. And I was just like, no, no, like I'm just at the point now where I want to go big or go home. Oh God, look. And I'll say this, I haven't been like 200 pounds or anything. Um, but me, all throughout my life, I was always skinny. Then I started picking up weights as I began to use food to soothe my emotions and to deal with trauma, right? And to be more accepted within the Black community. Because I remember growing up, people used to always tell me, oh, you're so skinny, you're too skinny, and make fun of me. And then I felt like, okay, well, since I'm so skinny, maybe I should put on some weight. Maybe then, like, I'll be more accepted with my body type. And the funny thing is, though, even when I was skinny, I still had curves and I still had a great body. And I know this for a fact because I told you guys about my unambiguous Black mother and how she would basically, because I grew up religious, she was very critical of what I wore, right? And like even just having my arms out in like a t-shirt, she would feel like I was being too grown. So I will say this: throughout my life, my body has been sexualized as tiny, like skinny size, and as a more curvier, voluptuous size. And you know what? Many people look at me and don't think I'm fat, but I feel that I am not at my best self because I'm just not, because I know myself, I know my body. And I know that the best I've ever felt was when I was skinny, and it is what it is. And so I also realized that there are a lot of benefits that come with skinny privilege, especially for brown slash dark skin exoticals, because not only can you not be approximated to unambiguous Black women with your skin tone, right? Even though they try, and say you guys look the same because you are of darker skin or brown skin, but you also now cannot be approximated with them because of your weight, right? So it gives you more leverage and also dividing and ostracizing yourself to a certain point from the Black community, because it shows that you value your health. It shows that you are achieving a universal beauty standard. It shows that you have pretty body privilege. And pretty body privilege does not mean that, if you have a bigger body, that you have an ugly body. I'm not saying that at all, right? What I am saying is to society, when they see that you're like model thin, when they see that you are fit thin, like real slim thick, not no, oh, I'm just thick, but you're obese type of, slim thick, but real slim thick. People like gravitate towards you more. They respect you more because your body's not sloppy. They are quicker to give you certain opportunities in regards to profession, right? They're quicker to take you serious. Men wine and dine you more, right? Like I'm literally just speaking from experience. I remember I had lost about 40 pounds before, and my life changed. And right now, I'm literally right at that weight of the 40-pound weight loss. And me right now, I get I get pretty privileged. I still do. That's not my issue. I've always gotten it actually, but it went up a notch when I became more healthy. But right now, like I'm just excited, right? For my future, as in my health, right? My health. Because I realized that I like the freedom to move in my body. I like the way my outfits look on my body when it's smaller. I like how satisfying it is to look at your body naked, right? You walking past the mirror and you're like, damn, I look good as fuck. Like that type of energy. Not no, oh, I don't really want to look at my body, I'll look at my face. You want to be able to look at your body and your face. Oh God. Because it's just better. Life is better when you are pretty, healthy slash thin. Yes, I'm gonna go there. Because there's only so much non-thinness that can be healthy, just to be honest. And we're all different heights, we all have different body types, so it's all going to look different. But a healthy BMI is definitely the standard, if nothing else. You don't want to be model thin, fine. But are you within your BMI healthy weight? Ask yourself that question because that's crucial. Um, but yes, it's nothing like that. It's literally nothing like that. And even with the pictures I'm showing you right now, right? They're on the video, in the video, they are of beautiful brown stars, dark skin exoticals that took and take their health serious and that have pretty body privilege and pretty face privilege and benefit from texturism, featureism, etc. Right? And remember, like featureism for me, like I said before in my other video, it's not even necessarily about you not having Afrocentric features. It's about the fact that you have a pretty face with or without it. And that leads into pretty privilege. Like it's a whole package deal, Rosalind. You can't just skip one and think you're going to get all the benefits in the world. You got to put in the work for all categories: hair, skin, body, right? Slash health. You have to do all of it. You have to do all of it. You have to make sure that you're on top of your game. And it's not to say that you should be more pressured, right? As a brown dark skin exotical to maintain your beauty. But here on this channel, I'm always gonna push you to go harder because that's what I do. It is what it is. Mother's gonna push you. I'm not just gonna be like, yeah, you could be looking bad built, but you got a pretty face. Go off, sis. I'm not about to bullshit you because I don't want to be bullshitted. And when I used to bullshit myself, it ended badly because you want certain privileges that you're not putting in the work to get. And life doesn't work that way. Okay? If you're an independent woman, you know that it don't work that way. Okay? You gotta put in that fucking work. The way you work for your career, the way you work for these fucking men, the way you work for your children if you have them. I'm child free as you're tracking, so I don't and will not. But the point is, you gotta put in the work. You working for everybody else. You slaving away for everybody else, which I hope you're not because you're a brown dark skin alcohol, and over here we won't slave for shit, okay, except ourselves. And even that right there is a privilege. That's a pretty privileged plight, okay? Having to always make sure you look good. But you slave for everything else, quote unquote. Again, we do not slave. It's just a figure of speech. Um, and you telling me you're not about to put in the work to maintain all of your pretty privilege? Yeah, you got me fucked up. It's giving adopted. And yes, I can say that because I am adopted. But it's giving adopted. And it's giving adopted because how dare you? You know, mother, do not play with that shit. You better put in that work, girl. You better. Anyway. So, that being said, yes, make sure that if you want to look more exotical as a brown dark skin exotical, you handling that body. Okay, body is tea. It needs to be tea. It can't be no fake tea. We don't want no Lipton. We want that real green tea. We want that herbal tea. Okay, we don't want no quick tea with all that sugar and carbs and calories. We want that fresh, herbal, 0 calorie, no sweetener, straight, no chaser type of tea. Okay, we want that authentic tea, the tea that you don't need to add nothing to, and it's healing you. Okay, that's the type of body is tea we need. So that being said, please, please consider what I've said if you are not serious about your weight loss goals or your health goals. And understand that the second best thing that you can do for your life as a brown dark skin exotical, besides shifting your mindset to want to do better in life and having a glow up plan, is to make sure you take care of your health and your body. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's a privilege and it's actually your responsibility, and you need to get that done. So, that being said, have a nice day. Ciao.